Hi everyone, and welcome to Big Oggie Golf and the Oggie Overhaul. I am currently at McDonald's. I'm just grabbing a coffee, and then I'm off to Kileo Golf Club near Truro, and I'm going to meet up with Matt again, Matt TUCKNOTT, my coach. And I'm not sure what he's going to do today. I think he's going to tie me up with elastic bands. That'll be interesting. This is just a very quick update. Basically, if you've watched the last couple of videos, you'll know that I've kind of struggled with the lessons. I've not been doing too well, certainly actually at the time of the lesson, although the game is doing really well. And I think it's predominantly because I've been trying to concentrate on the filming, and the last couple of lessons we've had a rush a little bit. Matt is getting really busy now as the season starts sort of building and the new year's come. So we don't have the kind of normal time he's had over the winter where there's been like a cold couple of hours and we've been able to take our time filming. And the last couple of lessons, I've just felt I've kind of ran in really quickly, not had a chance to warm up, grabbed a couple of cameras, almost panicked to get the right cameras and get everything set up, and then kind of threw myself into the lesson. And whilst that's fine, it's not going to help the Oggie Overhaul. So what we're going to do is we're still going to film some of the lesson. We're still going to do quite a lot of tips from Matt, but it'll be very much more of an update kind of thing pretty much from now on. We will be doing, like I said, hints and tips and bits and pieces, but you won't be seeing like the whole half an hour lessons, which actually take us a couple of hours to film normally. And that gives me a chance to concentrate on my game, which hopefully you'll understand that that's the important thing about the Oggie Overhaul. The good news is I had an annual review of my golf club handicap the other day, and they dropped it by 1, so I'm now 33.3. Nice little start to the season, and hopefully very soon we'll be back on the course, and I'll actually be competing a lot more comps, and we'll start getting the handicap will come flying down. So let me go off to see Matt, and then we'll have the lesson, and let me know what you think.
Will I hear us?
Yeah, well hopefully we're a bit windy, aren't we?
Get closer.
Okay. Okay, we're bending down because I've got my old microphone on there. We've got the new one, it's just being fixed at the moment, and we need it back for when we do on-course vlogs. We are at Kileo, and I'm back with Matt again, and I'm a bit trussed up here, a bit like a, well, I don't know, I'm skewered at the moment, Matt, to be honest.
Skewered. Yeah, I think that was the word I used. Sorry, I've gone out of camera.
That's okay.
There.
Basically, as I've explained in the preview, we're now going to do just more simple tips with Matt, and I'm just going to concentrate on the lessons for a while. So you'll get little bits of advice, but you won't have to see the whole, you know, 3/4 of an hour, half an hour lesson or whatever that we try and do.
Yeah.
Filming is fine, but playing is better.
That I've been putting you all through is now going to be cut down smaller chunks, isn't it?
I don't mind smaller chunks. I quite like smaller chunks.
Smaller torture. So
okay, Matt, so why am I like this?
You are like this, so hopefully it was going to pick up on the camera straight away. Continuing from our last one we did with alignment, this was a bit I wanted to do and we ran out of time. All we've done is put a couple of elastic bands around the arms, yeah, so you've got that stick there to make you aware where your shoulders are aligned when you're setting up. And this can be done out on a golf course as we're doing here, just on one of the winter tees, just as much as on the range, which we'll try and do if we've got enough time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you come and set yourself up here.
First of all, Matt, take the hat off. Mine, because it feels like it's floating on top of my head, and I can't. My arms are strapped here, and I can't kind of like get up there. Right.
I thought you meant mine. I thought it's about.
No. Yours fine. It is freezing, but I forgot to bring a jacket.
About 4 degrees, but the wind chill factor, it's got to be minus. Right. So set yourself up, John. And the important thing here, like when we demonstrate this on the range, is this awareness of where are your shoulders to the stick on the ground, and whether or not we are aiming in the right place yet, that doesn't matter. But I just want you to get used to what is square to your feet.
And what I can see is square now, because obviously I can look one corner to the other and then look straight down, and I realised that wasn't. And that is. Well, it feels like it is now.
So we've got a better awareness. So the other quick tip to the viewers is don't always assume that winter tees are put down necessarily on the right line.
Straight in the right place. Yeah.
And like in this instance here, I would prefer you aiming a lot more out to the left. So we're playing into the centre
Yeah, there's a lot
the
of serious
actual
issues out on the right, isn't there?
Yeah. So square yourself up here, because this is half the battle. So you tell me when you think you're square to that stick. Yeah, and again, you need to go more to your left, the shoulders.
Well, I think that's always because we've got this one eye that works really well and one doesn't. So it's a slight change.
So again, the point I was making about the feedback, I don't think your feet are actually parallel to that stick yet.
No, they are now.
Okay, so then try and get your shoulders done.
Yeah.
And the visuals, that's better, because now suddenly that camera probably isn't picking up the stick because it is aiming parallel to the other stick on the ground. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if we said this was stage 1, and this is why I haven't overly worried about John's setup at this stage. But if you go to the top of your backswing,
you can actually go on a backswing like this.
Okay. Yep. The important bit here, though, and whether we're picking it up when you might have to do a voiceover on this, is where are your shoulders at strike?
Yep.
So come down and show me strike. Don't hit the ball. Bang there. That's the more important line here at strike. So it would worry me now if the shoulders were aiming too far right. Yep. It would worry me a hell of a lot more if those shoulders were pulling
they felt
left.
a little bit to the left. They felt a little bit to the left, but not massively.
Yeah. So the important thing here is we've established this setup line, and therefore you're going to practice up to the top and stop, and then back down to strike and just stop at strike, and then we're also going to just try and link our club face.
Yep.
Is your club face at right angles to the stick. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So it sounds simple, but and again practically you probably do this once or twice and then hit it on the third time, but you don't need to hit it with a stick on you, plus we've got some people walking past. Okay. So go again anyway, because this will be good practice for you.
Hi Maddie.
Hello.
Right.
Yep. And back down. That's it. There. Yeah. Okay. So it's just this awareness, and then practice with the shoulders actually.
It feels like it goes that way, but that's because my body's now going that way.
Yes. Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Okay.
And therefore, maybe the expressions you want to be thinking is that stick pointing parallel to the target, or we're talking the one on your shoulders, rather than at the target. If your shoulders are pointing at the target, the chances are the ball is actually going to be releasing right of our target line. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one very, very simple one. If we swap places, John.
Okay.
So instead of looking like John,
like I say, you're not going to get tied up like this. Okay.
I'll show you the stage 2 of that, because obviously we're not allowed this down on the ground either, but we're going to leave that one there. But there's nothing stopping you when you're warming up going, right, there's my backswing, there's my strike position, there's my backswing, there's my strike position. Yeah. If that was a very basic, simple visual drill, this one's a more practical one that you could do on your first tee before you hit the ball.
Yeah, and that kind of works. You've got the club in your hand already, so you're not delaying anything.
No, and then it would be a case of, right, what does that feel like? And I'd still recommend you come down to strike. So it would be a case of coming down into strike, checking your shoulders, yeah? Okay? But what would be better long term for everyone to do is whether you got the stick, do we say trussles up?
Yeah, okay.
Trussles up, or whether you got the club on your shoulders, is if I set myself up and then close my eyes, I think that's at right angles to my target line.
It is, yep.
I think this is a good impact position.
Pretty good.
If I then open my eyes, I need to check it to see whether it feels the same as it looks.
Yep.
And then when we talk about visualization, yes, people talk about where's the ball going, but visualize what is your body doing to create the desired effect. Yeah. Okay. So I like that as a drill. This one's more practical if you're in a competition, and certainly you can then generate your own, I say, unique way of practicing that best suits you.
Yeah.
And then again, it is a case of just hitting away. Quite windy.
I hope we can hear that properly, but it's a bit windy. But we're doing our best.
Well, I will voice over that one. Your drill was good. Right, come on back again. So you could do it with the club on your shoulders.
You have to take quite a wide berth around me now, Matt, even more than normal.
Oh, it's got
take your eyes out. Yeah.
Let me just get set up where you don't have to worry about that camera. I'll get it from this side. But this practically is a great drill for you to be doing anyway, yeah? Okay, right, go for it.
Am I doing the whole thing or just the
No,
one?
yeah, just up to the top, stop. Back down again to impact. Yeah, and once again. That's it. And then try and tie in a few other ideas, i.e. are your legs working as well?
Yeah. You concentrate on one thing, kind of forget another bit.
Yeah. Go on in, go again now. No shoulders are good. Yeah. And once, yeah, your shoulders are a long way left on that one.
Yeah.
Do it again. Better.
Feels better, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but that's something you've got to recognise, and that's the point about this. It's all about recognising it, yeah? More for you. And then why not, if we just hit, you can hit that ball away.
Oh, I knew you'd get me trying to hit the ball away with a stick.
Just make a couple of practice swings. The stick is normally not in the way, yeah? Okay, but just go slow. Yeah, it just feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just strange.
And again, I'm not recommending you go out playing golf like that, but it wouldn't be out of the question to hit balls like that. Yeah, go on, go with the ball.
We're sparking off the ground, Matt.
Yeah, the power. Power.
Okay.
That way.
Don't want to get there.
Yeah, do it a bit left, don't worry.
It's quite strange how to do a swing with this, because you kind of feel you want to stop because
Yeah. But you get used to that. Right, let's move that on the range, because we're going to continue that chat on the range.
Okay.
Doing near enough the same thing.
Okay. Thank you, Matt.
I'm going to hand
Yeah.
here.
Thank you. That was. I can't say that was my fault. That was the stick and everything's fault on that shot. But yeah.
That's
okay.
Right. Come on, we'll go back on the range.
Thank you.
And then we do slightly doing similar to last week. You move your feet most closed. We'll go closed to start with, but keep your shoulders square to the stick on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then go the opposite. So now lower half range left. But get the shoulders square. That's it. That's it. And you just kind of feel where your shoulders actually are. It's more important than anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And then yes, you want to hit a few balls doing the same thing, but it's more the visuals. Yeah. If you then came over this side, all over, and then when you look back in the mirror, you should be able to see
two. Yeah. So I've only seen the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Suddenly you just see a little bit in the mirror. Yeah.
Nice possible the fact you're looking back in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably are going to be square.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas when you spend all your time looking at the target, the chances are. Yeah, if you do that one. So that's there. So the important factor here is to look back in the mirror to check your alignment, rather than looking at the target. If you look that way, bang, there, could be open. Now normally you set up, we used to set up very closed, but I still think look in the mirror to check it.
Yeah, and then looking at that looks good to me. Yeah. And then I've got to do that, and I realise.
Yes, and it's that's a critical one, isn't it? So if you go, it's your head that moves back. Yeah,
not the body.
More than
not that.
No, that's the worst one you could ever do.
Yeah.
And then at strike, so if you go up to the top again and stop. Let's get my arm in there.
I know, you know the way around. That's right.
Up to the top and stop. And impact and stop. Especially as you keep your back to the target for longer.
Yeah.
Or you don't expose your chest to the target quickly. So back to the target for longer strike, as opposed to
which I've had a tendency to do. It's been more It's not been worried about being cramped up before. We discussed the other shots. It's been about getting that out early. And suddenly this is way back here, but and I'm not swung out badly, so I've opened the club face quite a lot by doing that, I think.
Yeah, definitely. If I'm target, I can see too much of that. That's better. There, so all the time just looking back in mirror. So don't swing through because I'm too close, but just the backswing. And then down to strike and only strike. That's better. That's a lovely image of that. Yeah, really good. Okay.
I've been a wide load before, but this is weird.
Anyone like beep beep. Coming through. But when
I'll get a sound effect on it.
Well, it really is. So you could do it facing camera almost, and sort of say, well, look at the difference on my shoulders. And like I said, whether you got the stick or I'm trying to aim parallel to that camera, open, close, but just be aware where your shoulders are. But more importantly, where they are strike is more important than where they start. So you could start here, fine, not correct, but it's where you start. But I'm more worried about where you are
at that point.
Strike is more important than where you started from. But
strike everything.
Strike is king. But it just logically says I start in position A, go to B, return to A, rather than different ones. Okay. Another little quick one. I'll get a video of this. Might have to move the camera around. But it sounds daft, and I'm sure we've done this before. If you're on camera shot. So all I want you to do is set up square to the wall. So it sounds obvious, but a number of people might say set up square to the wall, club against the wall, and that's square to the wall. And then when you're blatantly looking on a camera or you visually check it, it's nowhere near. So is that parallel to the wall? Here, where we've got the paving slabs, it's easy to do your feet. But even given that your feet are on the correct line, I still want you, with our last check before you can let go of that, okay, check your shoulders around parallel to the split on the concrete.
Okay,
Makes sense? I'm checking it. So it's a little bit close to the wall, so bring your right shoulder towards the wall, left shoulder away from the wall.
Okay.
That's better. Okay, that's good. And you could do the same through. You could obviously it's a concrete floor, but swing up to the top and then slowly back down, concrete floor, concrete wall, and that's back to where your shoulder started. And then try and incorporate the legs as well. Okay.
So where do the legs come in when you hit strike? How far should they be right up right now?
Now that, hold on, come out of that position. This is a good one. Now, you asked a very good question, where are the legs? We could almost do the same thing with a stick on your legs if you want the answer, but we'll save that one till next time. But I'll show you off camera that one, but for the time being I just want you making sure you're practicing that alignment. Very, very simple. If it's in the mirror, the wall, on the ground, club on the shoulders, try and get used to not so much the setup, but certainly the strike position, where am I, is more relevant than where did I start from. Make sense?
Makes sense.
I'm going to leave it to you for now. You can do your intros and exits.
Thank you.
Keep subscribing to the videos. Subscribing.
Being very quiet, can we not disturb anybody?
Yes.
Try not to.
Range is back, so.
I'll see you in a minute.